Hello, welcome back to Code and Box Automation Lab. This is Sherful. So, this lecture we have seen all different use cases about the SQL, right? So now this lecture is about the join, which is one of the most important part that you have to know how to use different kind of join, either you are manual tester or automation tester. Okay, this is a minimum things for SQL you have to know, how to use different type of join. So anyways, so join is what is join? Join, it's a concept that's help you to retrieve data from multiple tables. Okay, there were different types of join in SQL. It's called like inner join, left or left outer join, right join or right outer join, and full join. Okay, the first is inner join. So what is inner join? Inner join, it's a return the records that have only matching values in both tables. So there will be two tables, you can see table A and table B, and table A and B have some common part, like this area is a common. So if we use inner join between these two tables, it will only return the data what is belongs to this common area. Okay, so it means it's a return only the matching values in between two tables. Okay, let's see some example. Here is again, it's return all the records or rows that have only matching values in both tables. Syntax select table 1 dot column 1, table 1 dot column 2, table 2 dot column 1. It means like we'll select all those columns that we need for our return, for our record. So between these two tables, so it means we'll use table 1 then column 1 column, then table 2 column, as many column we need from these two tables. So we'll use table dot column. Okay, this format. And then from table 1 then we'll use inner join. This is the keyword, inner join with what? Table 2, and then we'll use on keyword, then the matching table, like matching column between two table, like table 1 dot matching column equals to table 2 dot matching column. So between two tables there will be one column, in each table will have the common. So this is the common area. It means this, there will be column will be in table 1, also the same column will be in table 2. The data would be different, could be different, but the column would be the same. So that's the common table, right? So this is the matching table, matching column. So we'll use on table 1 that matching column equals to table 2 dot matching column. Okay, so let's see, we can also we can do some real example. Here we have we have to create a two different table. Let's create a two different table, okay, so that we can use some join. So we can remove all those things. Here let's create, I'm going to create a two different table. One is student, you can say there will be student table, and there will be student course table. Okay, and then I will insert some values both tables, and then we'll use some join exercise. Okay, to create table, we know we have to say the first one, student. Here is the query, create table student, the table name, this is the columns, right? Rule number, and its a type is integer, not null. The name, that's a column, another, and then address, that's a barker to, and age is integer, and country. Let's, okay, the table had been created. Let's enter some values in this table. To enter, we know since we are going to enter multiple rows, so we will use insert into table name then values, table name which is a student, and then values, and the value would be the same sequence, same sort of like roll number, then name, then address. So you can say roll number, then name Harsh, then address, then age, and then country. Okay, if you want to see the table, we can see select Esther from, what's a table name? Table name is student. There you go. You can see this is the student table, and here is the all the columns and the values. You can see the last values was 8, Nirja Dhaka 19 Bangladesh, Nirja Dhaka 19 Bangladesh. Okay, let's create another table. That our second table would be student course. First one was just about the student. This is the student course. Okay, F5, and let's insert some rows of data in this table. Student course, you can say F5. Let's see the student course, start from a student course, right? Yeah. Okay, here we go. Student course, you can see there's only two column in the student course. One is roll number, another one is course ID. Okay, course ID, roll number, and course ID, and the last row you can see 11 4 11 4. Okay, so we have both tables. One is student, another one is student course, and I have a data. So now we're going to, so here is the the table looks like the first one and the second one, course and roll number. So you can see both table, in both this table we have one common column, it's called roll number, right? Roll number, and it has a data also match like 1 2 3 4 5, and here you can see 1 2 3 4 5 up to the 5 row it's match data, right? And after the 9 10 11, and here it is 6 7 8. Okay, 6 7 8 9 10 11 is not matching, but the first 5 row for this column roll number is matching. Now here we're going to find out, do this query. The following query will show the name and age of students enrolled in different courses using inner join. So in inner join, it means we have to in both table have to be first one of the common column, common column. You can see roll number. Okay, it will show and we want to find what do we want? We want to name and age, and name and age. So we need a name column from this table 1, it means from a student, and age from the student, and also we want the course ID. We want also course ID because we need to find out the different course. It means course ID from the table 2, which is the course student course, right? And we'll use the matching row column would be roll number from the both table, right? So we'll tell select student, select, you can say student dot, let's type, we'll say select, let's use uppercase. Select the table we want, a column we want from the student is name and age. So we'll say select student dot we need a name and we want comma, and then we'll say student dot we want age, and from the other table, from the student course, we want dot, we want the course ID, right? Course ID. we are not going to select the common column, right? Because common column would be in our the matching query, the last line. So when in our select where we want to, this is the columns that we want to retrieve the data. So here we're saying we want to see the data based on our common column using inner join for the name, age, and student course, right? Student course ID. So table 1 dot column, table 1 dot column 2, and table 2 dot column 1, and then from, also from, what's the table 1? Table 1 is student column. Then we'll say inner join, inner join. What's the table 2? Table 2 is a student's course, right? And then on what's the matching column? The matching column is roll number between two row, two table. So we'll say table student dot the roll number equals to student course dot roll number. Clear? Now run it. You can say between this it only retrieve, you can see it's only retrieve the data here. It's only retrieve the data, the common between the common column have the common the output. You can see it is it has a for the student have a 1 2 3 4 5, and here is a 1 2 3 4 5 for the student course 2. So up until 5 it's matching, so it will return the data for the columns we want, which is the matching values in between these two columns. So up to 5 you can say name, it's like should be this: Harsh, Patrick, Ryanika, Deep, and Shaptari, right? And then you can see the age would be 18, 19, 20, 18, 19. You can see here the result is here: Harsh, Patrick, it's Patrick, and then Shaptushan, and the age is like this. And course ID should be the first 5, 1 2 3 4 5. You can see 1 2 2 1 2 2 3 1. So it's only retrieve the data based on this common column, which is also matching based on the matching data from this common column, not the data you can see from the first table. There's a 6 7 8. These 3 rows data is not valid here. It has a for the second column, second table, we have a 9 10 11. So it didn't match. So it's taking the values, the common between the common columns, and also the matching record. Okay, that's the inner join works. Okay, hopefully you understand that. And again, the syntax is, you will say, sorry, the syntax is here: select the table 1, then column 1, table 1 if you need a more column, table 2 column 1 if you need a more column from the table 2. So you'll say table 2 column 2, from table 1 inner join table 2, and on the matching column between the two tables, like table 1 dot matching column equals to table 2 dot matching column. Okay, hopefully you understand that. Thank you so much, and we'll see in our next tutorial about the another join, which is the left join.